In this project, we're embedding an RFID tag into a 3D printed ring. So this is a micro RFID NFC tag. It's really small and flexible enough to be embedded into all sorts of objects. It features an NTAG203 chip plus antenna and contains 144 bytes of read-write memory. It works with almost any NFC-capable tablet and has secure 8-byte user ID. Although we carry NFC RFID rings in the shop, it's much more cost-effective to 3D print one, and you can also customize it to any size or shape. We put together a simple design in Autodesk Fusion 360 and added a curved slit in the center of the bridge so it can be embedded into the tag. The source file is free to download so you can customize it to fit your fingers. We added Voronoi patterned cutouts to the shank of the ring to give it a really stylish look. Now to get the intricate details, we used the Ember DLP SLA resin-based 3D printer from Autodesk.
All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Yekar Kwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the Akims out there. That's the hopeful elect that's rehearsing these laws, statutes, commandments to the best of their ability and doing the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom, Akims, and Akwa. Okay, I just want to get into this right here about this RFID chip ring, which is always remember NFC and RFID are exactly the same. In America, we just call it RFID, and outside of America, like in Europe and places like that, they call it the NFC. It's the same thing. Now, this is just like this ring is just like the microchip, you know, what they're putting in your hand, which is called the mark of the beast. They preparing you to use your hand to buy, sell, trade, and unlock things. I mean, this has your medical history in this ring. You can be tracked with this ring. It's just like having a mark of the beast, which is going to be implemented in your hand or in your forehead. It's the exact same thing. It's just in the ring. So they're pushing this real heavy now, and you got a lot of people already getting these rings and are wearing them. So it's just the same thing as the mark of the beast. You know, and by the way, this is no Saint Left Behind 38, Salakia. I forgot to tell you that. And so I'm going to go to a scripture, and I'm going to read the scripture, and then I'm going to go to another video, and I'm going to end this thing. I'm not going to make it too long. I'm just showing you what they got that's update and what they're preparing to do, man. Esau, the so-called white man, the enemy, the devil, he is ready to implement his new world order. He has already been doing it. But in 2019, it's going to be the worst year known to man. Excuse me. Salaki, let's go to the scripture. And this is Revelations chapter 14, and I'm going to read 8 through 10. And it goes this way. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is falling, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. All right, and Babylon is America, and America is falling. America is falling right before your eyes. You see that the government has shut down, so we're in a mini recession right now. And every day we go on, the bigger it get. The Dow has fallen. I mean, the stock market is falling deeper than ever since the Depression. So we're going through a depression, a recession right now. All right, and Babylon is falling. That's America. And it says in the mid of the sentence, it says, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And that's what America do. America go around to other people's land, killing them and destroying them, taking their resources and making them abide by the rules of America. You know, like in America, homosexuals can be married. Now over in Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, they got homosexual gay parades. They're trying to get homosexuals married in the Middle East. You know, I mean, they're just taking away other people's traditions and adding theirs to them, man. That's all America is doing. And these people are drinking of the cup of America. You know, they're going right along with the American way. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you just go Google these cities in the Middle East, in Europe, Russia, anywhere, man, when you Google these places look just like America with these buildings, man. America has defiled and corrupt every nation under the sun. Verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image. Now, the beast is the American way. Christmas and Thanksgiving, and you okay with homosexual marriage and homosexuals adopting kids. You okay with neutral gender. I mean, just the American way, man. You voting. You know, that right there is a part of worshiping this beast, and that's the American way. The so-called white man way. Let's put it like that. The Edomites way. In his image. All right? And receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. And his mark is their RFID microchip or the NFC chip, microchip. It's all the same. It's the mark of the beast, and they're going to try to implant it in your hand or in your forehead. And that ring is the exact same thing. All right, let me go to another video of this mark of the beast. They preparing you for the new world order to take this RFID microchip in your hand. Matter of fact, let me show you. Let me get that. Let me show you right quick what I'm saying so you can know. Look at that. RFID. I'm going to see what this is. RFID chip 666. Let's see what this is. Alright. And look, they showing you the mark of the beast. Right there. There it go. And this is the mark of the beast right here, my people. And so this is what they implementing. And they using this ring to get you comfortable with swiping and having all your data in one place. That's what they're doing. They're making everything easy. Your medical history, everything gonna be in this. But what my grandfather always told me, everything that's easy is not good for you. All right, now let's go to this video and we'll finish this scripture out. I'm not gonna make this long. Watch how they're using this chip to operate everything. I mean, this ring to operate everything, and that's the same thing that implant going. That's the same thing that this right here does. That's the same thing this RFID microchip or NFC microchip does. It does the exact same thing. All right, they're just preparing you for it. Work is that you tap it and it operates. So yeah, they're getting you ready for this to receive this mark of the beast, man. You know, which is this chip, this implant that's gonna go in your hands or your forehead. So let's read this number 9, Revelations 14:9 again and 10, and we're gonna finish up. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and that's the image and the ways of the so-called white man, the Edomites, you know, America, NATO, and the EU, you know, these holidays, these pagan holidays, and, you know, just the system, period, accepting homosexuality and all this stuff, you know, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his right hand. Verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, Yahweh Shai. So if you receive this mark of the beast, this chip in your right hand or in your foreheads or either hand at that, and if you keeping the ways of America, if you celebrated Christmas and Thanksgiving and Valentine's Day and Easter and all these pagan holidays, and you just living the American life or the so-called white man's way, the Edomite's way, then you're going to be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, the Lamb, Yahweh Shai. He said he poured with mixture, so he's not discriminating. If you're not rehearsing these laws, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability and calling on the name, the true names, Yahweh, the Father, and his Son, Yahweh Shai, then that's your ass, Mr. Postman. Shalom, Yashala.